AntSay, short-term living. Hello, boys and girls, as usual. Welcome to the January 17th, 2012 edition of AntSay. I am on location this time at the wonderful Revive Energy Bar, Oxygen Bar, Zero Bar, etc., etc., etc. Drinking some good coffee and some more stuff. But back to the subject, short-term living. The reason why I came up with this subject is someone asked me recently, a good friend of mine, they asked me, why do you always go out and about? You always partying, like you always anybody, if it's a need to go place, most people say, hey, ask Ant. He's the man. He goes out and about, which is not true, by the way. I'm not always the out and about guy, but I do like to have fun. But they asked me, no, they asked me pretty much, no, what's your meaning of life? And if you can't answer that question, what's your long-term goals? Which I quickly laughed. I don't know why. I quickly just bust out a wild laugh. It made me really start reflecting. Like, I think I put myself in a category with people that really are out there and not notice or get props for what they do, and that I say short-term people. We don't we live in the moment of now. You know, down the road is down the road. I might, at times I might say something down the road that might be considered for like a subject or picking out of our contents for someone else. For me, as a personal, for me personally, I don't look at long term a lot. That might be one of my few flaws in my world. But hey, need that be said, I love that. I love doing that. I mean, it's so cool to like live in the now, living what I'm gonna do tonight and what I'm gonna do tomorrow morning. No, if I'm blessed to see the next day. No, some people don't do that. Some people are so fascinated with their 401ks and their 4-year colleges and their bachelor degrees and their big wedding days and their 25th anniversaries in the world that they don't focus on the now, and they get lost at the end of the day. So that just me saying what I normally say, but you know what I say don't normally count for everybody in the world. But no, back to the point. I think there's a group out there who embrace the short term and live for the now. They do stuff spontaneously and love every minute of it. And I think more people should live that way instead of planning, have to know when. Don't you hate you have people where they have to plan everything, every aspect of a simple goal? No, they long term. And there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, if that's you. But there's people like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and this is how I'm gonna do it. And if it don't happen that way, so be it. Hopefully I survive. And those the short term people. And usually those are the ones have good stories to tell the next day. While long term people, they have a story to tell you, but you're gonna fall asleep. And who wanna listen to a long term story? AntSay.